Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, January 6, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar for today. So overnight data from Japan were quite limited. Services PMI in Japan is below the expectations of 51.4 points, with the actual number of 50.9, which is still better than the previous number, 50.5. Overall, a little bit of the disappointment from the Japan's Chinese data in form of the services PMI had been released overnight as well. This time they beat the expectations and the previous number, actual number 52.2. Retail sales from Switzerland has been published as well, and they are worse than expected and worse than the previous data, 0.8% only, which is way below the last reading. Services PMI from Spain had been published. We are waiting for the services PMI from the France, Germany, and of course Italy. All of this data are scheduled for release between 9 and 10 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock we got the composite PMI and services PMI data from the Eurozone. 30 minutes later, we got the release of the composite PMI and services PMI data from the UK. And that's about the London session. During the US session, we got the major events for today. German CPI is scheduled for release at 2 o'clock. As you can see, German CPI is expected to increase from minus 0.2% to 0.3%. US data are scheduled for release at quarter to 4 o'clock, and this time there are of course the services PMI, composite PMI and services PMI. All of them are scheduled for release quarter to 4. The market participants expect as better than previous number data. 56.1 was the previous number. Forecast is 58.5. At the end of the day, we got all of the CFTC speculative net positions data release. So quite interesting day for today. Some data are scheduled for release during the London session. Then we got data release, important data release from the Germany and from the USA. So markets might see some movement today. Finally, it's January 6th, so let's get this year moving. This is why we are going straight to the charts. We start with majors, and the first one will be the euro dollar. Daily time frame chart of the euro dollar is showing us a continuous downtrend from the highs of the 2024 at 1.1214 towards the recent lows located at 1.0242. We got this level covered as the temporary technical support. So let me just mark it here. All right, so this is a temporary technical support. We need our movement to the upside. We can spot straight on the local technical resistance 1.0334. This level might be, of course, might be tested very soon. And in case of a breakout, that's not the end of the possible bounce. In the case of a breakout, we might go as high as this level here, 1.0460, which is another local technical resistance. The major one, if we look back a little bit, if we look back towards the year of 2024, 2023, we can see clearly that the other very important level here, which must be on our chart, is located at 1.0449, which is now the technical resistance, which gives this level here a little bit more attention right now, because the longer time frame technical resistance is still very strong at this moment. So what do we have here? Nice movement to the downside. Maybe we should apply some channel to this chart. We are going to start with the parallel channel. So if the price is moving inside of the channel, that's another confirmation of the strong downtrend. So let me just adjust my channel a little bit lower, so maybe somewhere there. As you can see, we can even go way lower. We go by the extremes, by the way, so this is how we do it. From that high, it's very close, 1.12, to this recent extreme low made here, and then this one. As you can see, right now we are just roughly around the middle of this channel. If the movement to the downside eventually increases, then of course another local low and swing long will be made. Moreover, the momentum is definitely weak, definitely negative, so we should expect the market to move lower very soon. If we switch to the lower time frame chart, like 4 hours, you can see straight on this technical resistance is still the major one. Right now the bulls are trying to break above the level of 50, trying to break above the 1.0335 technical resistance. Even if they will eventually, let's say, manage to do this, there is still technical resistance just above this level here, so 1.0340. So this is the longer time frame technical resistance. Maybe I will make it just a thicker like this, so there you go, so you know it, and that's the technical support. So there is no chance with this kind of a momentum to break above this level. Most likely we will reverse lower and again test that local low on the 4-hour chart of the euro dollar. Another major we are going to take a look at is the British pound. We start with the daily time frame chart. The situation is very similar to the euro dollar. However, we got the technical support, major technical support, major multi-year technical support from the 2024. This is the April 2024, located at 1.2298, and the market is apparently heading towards this level. However, we got some first indication of a possible bullish divergence between the momentum indicator and the price. So right now what are we going to do is to mark the technical support. So short-term technical support is the swing low 1.2359. So fine, let's mark this one here, and the other one is of course the technical resistance located here, 1.2486. So that's the technical resistance, and possibly even this level here, which is very close, 1.2474. Both of them will act as the short-term technical resistance, as well as on the euro dollar we can see the channel, of course, downward channel expanding here. This one is, as you can see, little bit tricky. However, if we apply our line here, there is no problem to do it. There you go. So that would be the, now let me just move my channel first. There you go. So we are trading inside of the channel, and let me just apply my technical support line. So there you go. That's the technical support right here. Of course, there is a low from 2023, 1.20 basically, but we are still not there yet. So let's just focus on the newest technical levels. So that's the daily time frame chart. Let me just switch to the 4-hour time frame chart to see what is going on this situation here. Bounce from the extremely oversold market conditions up towards the level of 51 points, but this bounce is being capped by this level here, the technical resistance. So only a sustained breakout above the technical resistance might change the current situation to more bullish. However, it looks like this is too much for the bulls, and we will eventually reverse lower. Right now the market is poised to basically continue this downward path. Even if we will manage to move above the technical resistance, this movement to the upside is still quite weak, and if we measure it using the percentage, it will be lower than this, for example, correction to the upside, which is roughly around, let me just take a look, roughly around 2.60%. So we need movement to the upside a lot longer than this one to have the overbias of price and time first. But please keep in mind 1.2470, 1.2478, 1.2486 for the potential technical resistance. And let's take a look at another major. We are going to start with the daily time frame chart. You can see it clearly. US dollar versus the Japanese yen, still in the uptrend, multi-month uptrend. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just zoom out. You can see it straight on. We are moving higher and higher. We go with this market. The next target for the bulls is located at 161.96. This is a very nice technical resistance, and the target for the bulls, the support is located here. The major one is the swing low from the September 16, 2024. So let's just, there you go, let's just mark it like that. We got a trend line, so that's not a problem to get it on our chart. There you go. So we got the weak trend line. We will make it, of course, orange. And as long as we trade above the trend line and the correction during this movement to the upside is lower than, I guess it would be like 1% or something. No, sorry, it's actually 5.17. So as long as we trade above the trend line and the corrections are lower than minus 5.17%, the outlook remains bullish. Local technical resistance is, of course, the swing high 158.08. Any breakout above this level opens the road to the levels above the 160. Ultimately, we will test 161.96 as the swing high and yearly high from 2024. Momentum is strong. It's coming a little bit off the extremely overbought conditions. Nevertheless, it's still, the market is still under the bullish control, and the bulls will push this market higher as soon as they can. And last but not least, let's take a look at the crypto. So the first coin of choice is of course the Bitcoin. So when we take a look here at the daily time frame chart, we can clearly see that there is very significant level of the technical support that has been tested many times. Let me just apply this line here so you can see that the floor roughly around the level of $90,000 has been basically established, and the market doesn't actually want Bitcoin to go below this level. One more just I can apply so you can see the situation clearly. It's something like this. So we got this demand zone, 93,483 is the high, 90, there you go, 90,873 is the low. So $4,000 demand zone, tested many times, makes it kind of a floor for the Bitcoin in the short term and in the mid term. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of the green candles on a daily time frame chart means that the Bitcoin is ready to move higher, as it looks like the floor is ready. It has been established. Right now we are testing the local technical resistance, 99,950. Let's make it red. There you go. So that's the daily time frame chart. We might add one very nice indicator to this chart. So this will be moving average, and this moving average, let's say it's going to be plenty of the indicators. A simple moving average, of course, and this would be, let me just change the numbers. We are going to apply. It's a 4, so okay, that's fine, and we are going to make it 100 periods moving average. So as you can see, we are trading way above the 100 periods moving average. This is daily time frame chart, so this is a daily time frame moving average. 83,853 is current level of the simple moving average, so we need to break below this level in order to confirm the bigger correction or some bigger movement to the downside on the Bitcoin. Okay, so that was the daily time frame chart. Let's just switch to the 4-hour time frame chart. As you can see, this is the simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame chart. Market is trading above this level right now. As I said, we are testing the swing high from the December 26th. Any breakout higher opens the road towards the 108,000 dollars, so basically at a all-time high. We just hit the extremely overbought conditions on the 4-hour chart as we hit the technical resistance. So right now it's time for the correction, for some kind of a pullback. Possibly we will go towards this slight congestion zone between 97,227, 98,759, and then when the momentum will cool off a little bit, then the market will be ready to continue the move higher. It needs to break above 99,950 to continue the upward movement. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.